And you got 2 cents on who my alma mater should target? If you tell me who I would be most happy with out of the possibles right now.
I know all the big names, right? And it starts with DeBoer and what's going on there in Tuscaloosa. Let me just throw this out randomly.
Sure.
Why wouldn't you have Brian Griese involved in some of this in some way, shape, or form?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm all ears. Keep going.
He might be the smartest football person I've ever been around. Okay, and I've been around a lot. Very fortunate to be around a lot of the elites of the elite. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and his passion runs really deep. Obviously, brought the first national championship to Michigan in over 50-something years or whatever it was. And I just think he is the character and is the type of person. I'm not saying necessarily maybe as head coach, but I'm saying you might want to get Brian Griese involved in this process. Whether it's administration, athletic director, offensive coordinator. I think this program needs someone like Brian who's it runs deep in his veins, the highest character human being you could ever come up with, along with one of the smartest football people that are out there and could be a possibility. I'm just throwing that name out there.
I'll be honest with you. I'm on a handful of text chains during Michigan games, or not, with a whole bunch of Michigan friends of mine. On one of them, we were going back and forth. Why hasn't Brian Griese even reached out to talk to Underwood? Give him 2 cents. Bring him on the staff. Give him whatever he needs to be the quarterback coach, or for the lack of a better phrase.
I promise you, I know you care about Michigan. And my grandfather, Marshall Brown, worked with Bo Schembechler and was an area recruiter in the Sandusky area in Ohio. I grew up bleeding maize and blue. It was just kind of ingrained in me. Honestly, it's why I have such a passion for football. It's where it started.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's like to the Michigan man and the importance, and there are certain people who just embody everything you're looking for. I think Brian is someone, and I'm not speaking for Brian at all.
Sure.
I'm just saying that's someone, if I was in a situation where it's kind of like circle the wagons, let's get the people in that really believe and have the passion and it's deep inside them. That's a guy that I would get involved in this process some way.
Okay, but any other names of, I guess, conventional head coaches you want to throw out there that I'd be happy with? Do you think?
I'm just curious on the whole DeBoer thing, because something's going on in Alabama and you can see it in the product of the field. And I don't know if it's just a long SEC season or it doesn't feel like Brian Kelly at LSU. When I'm talking to people there that are very much in the know and around the program, it feels like an underswell of something's happening. So I'm curious if that's from both sides or if it's just frustration because Alabama's gotten spoiled.
All right.
I've heard, Dillingham. I've heard Jed Fish. I've heard all of the same names. It seems like they've kind of targeted who they're going after. I would just be I think you're at a junction as a program right now where it needs to be someone that can come in and get a foundation rebuilt or establish the what the foundation has been prior to what's gone on in recent years. I think there needs to be as much emphasis on that as there is on just the football program.
All right, man. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.